Oh, what's going on, everybody? Firechicken here, back at the scrapyard. We got a special Power Slap edition of Kicking It with Chicken tonight. But first, before we get into that, I'm going to go over a few things. I'm going to talk about upcoming events, typical Kicking It with Chicken fashion. I'm going to premiere a fight also before I got my guests that are going to come on. So, first off, August 26th. That's our next event, everybody, up here in Gig Harbor, Washington. It's looking like it's looking like a big show. Okay. For some reason, I have a lot of girls signed up this month. So girls, if you want to get on the card, sign up. The more girls, the easier it is to match you guys up, you girls up. You know what I mean? So, also, I have a beef match that's going to take place. I got a rematch for the 170 pound boxing title. So if you haven't checked out Maliko Goon versus King Kai, they've had 2 fights so far. I'm not going to spoil it, but if they're doing a third match, you can kind of figure it out on your own. So look them up. It's going to be great because the first 2 fights were awesome. So also really quick, I want to give a shout out to my boy, Buddy V. Zuel, repping his gear today, as well as the OG branch, just Streetbeefs. I got their hat on. So anyway, that's what's going on. We got a lot of fights, or a lot of fighters signed up this month. So, get signed up. I do like to make matchups ahead of time. So I got one. I like the shades. I got one guest sitting backstage right now. I sent out invites for 4 guests, actually 5. The 5th one is that one's a surprise. And actually I'm gonna send him the link to this right now. If that guy shows up, we might get some smack talking between a couple of the people, because I think they all know each other in the Power Slap world. Actually, I know they all know each other. So let me copy a link here and send it. All right. I don't know how often people check their messages. He might not even get it, but all right. So I'm going to premiere this really quick fight. I'm not going to give you like a 3-round battle. I'm going to give you a pretty quick one. And then after that, I want to get into talking about just what I promised you, Power Slap. So we'll bring on our guest currently. I'm hoping that the other ones got the messages and everything. I let everybody know ahead of time, so we'll see. So I'm going to premiere this fight, and then we're going to talk about this fight. So I'm going to do a little bit of a breakdown afterwards. So my guest in the back, don't take off. All right, here we go.
It's Black Hornet. It's good to be back. Shout out to my pops for showing up. Let's get it, Sarah.
Hey, shout out to my opponent, Black Hornet. He's gonna do Muay Thai with little gloves. So you already know what it is. Fort Worth, Texas, right here.
Welcome to the scrapyard for the 3-year anniversary. I'm your host, Firechicken. This one's gonna be a banger. This is gonna be MMA gloves with Muay Thai kickboxing. Shout out to all the sponsors. Check them all out. The links are here and up here. You guys, be safe and fight hard.
All right, gentlemen. You guys both know the rules. Protect yourselves at all times and listen to my commands at all times. Touch gloves now. Go to your corners. Timer. 0. Fans at home, are you ready? Yeah. Fighter, are you ready? Fighter, are you ready? Round 1, scrap hard.
The wall, Sarah.
Come on, Sarah. Let's go. Not working. Nice, Earl.
Yup, you should have fired. Don't put your head down. Keep it up.
Keep your head up. Hands up. Keep your hands up. Crush through right now. Crush through. Crush through. Crush through. And now kick.
There it is. Let's go. Good defense. There it is. Clinch with it.
Now kick. Hey, relax. Hey, go over and point to the Wall of Fame.
Right here, baby, Wall of Fame. Rest in peace, Jay got him.
Knee, okay.
Oh, to the head?
It was on the other side. No, it's the body.
I saw him come up.
Appreciate you. I'm coming in bang.
Hell yeah. Mad respect.
All right, you've seen it right here. Woo!
Man, appreciate you. Shout out to my opponent. I wanted somebody to stand and bang with me. So let's do it again. I'm good for one more.
All right. That one was that one actually we had to talk about in like with our team. So it was a little crazy because the knockout happened, and whether you know it or not, I'm gonna let you know, a knee to the head of your opponent in our rule set is illegal. So if there's a knockout that occurs due to a knee to the head, then we have to figure out what we're going to do about that. Initially, when I watched the video, I thought knee to the head. However, when I watched it frame by frame, it actually looks like the leg went across the body and it doesn't actually connect to his head. So we were originally going to rule it a no contest. However, we saw that the knee did not actually connect. So we changed it up and we labeled it a knockout. So Cerro climbing the ranks, got his name on the Wall of Fame. quickly becoming a fan favorite. I see that we got the spider in the house, also recently added to the Wall of Fame. So I'm going to bring on a guest right now. I actually didn't write down a whole lot to talk about. So listen, guys, for you guys watching at home, if you got any questions for us or for the people that we have as guests regarding Powerslap or whatever, ask away. I'll put it up on the screen and we'll get those answered for you. So let me just hold on. Okay. All right. I'm going to bring on my guests. You ready? Do you want to put your shades on before you come on? I got to get me some of those. I like these. All right, man. Introduce yourself. Welcome to the show.
Oh, yo. My name's Amir Nuruddin from Spokane, Washington. Nothing too crazy. Just a guy out here slapping chins off.
And what is your Powerslap? What's your fight name?
It's the Comeback Kid right there.
There we go.
Yes, sir.
For good reason.
Yeah, you can say that.
So you were a late contestant on the Powerslap house. You got brought in like at the last minute.
Yeah.
So how was that? Was there like a wait list or
No, I was actually one of the first guys they hit up when the sport came about, actually. But I was out of state for work doing a bunch of commercial bridge work. I pour concrete for a living, so we were working on like bridges, interstates, stuff like that. So I just couldn't get the time off work. I honestly, when I first got hit up about Powerslap, I thought it was just some bullshit. Because I've seen like guys doing it in like Russia and stuff like that, and those guys are just fucking animals. They're stepping all over the place, doing all kinds of crazy stuff, almost killing each other. And I was like, yeah, I'm not trying to be a part of that. But then the same dude just kept hitting me up on Facebook, just kept texting me, and I was like, fuck, this has got to be like something for real. And then all of a sudden, one of the guys got hurt or something, and it was like the last couple of episodes of the show when they were recording, and fucking he's like, yo, this is like the last time that I'm going to be hitting you up about it, so it's either you do it or you don't. So, the next day they put me up on a plane, and I was in Vegas, and I was like, fuck, this is like some real shit. And then walk up in the house, and then, you see the rest up on TV.
Yeah. Dude, it's actually pretty crazy because, Dana White's putting the whole thing on, that it's going to be crazy. Like it's going to be, it's going to be good. I really like what he did with the Powerslap house, that added like, he had great success with it with the Ultimate Fighter. And I feel like it really got people kind of, to get to understand the sport a little bit better.
Right. And it gave all the fighters a chance to give a little character for themselves, you know what I'm saying? So it wasn't just like people just showing up and slapping or whatever, like people showing up fighting. It was just like people are actually in a house with each other. They get to show a little bit about themselves or whatever. And then they slap each other.
Yeah. It's like building up a character in a movie, like you're investing your time and everything into learning about the person. Then you get to see them actually compete,
Mm-hmm.
There were definitely some people that stood out in the house,
yeah, for sure.
Static, Russell Rivero, No Love, man. Some of these guys though, like I know from Streetbeefs. So we've got, I think 3 Streetbeefs fighters, Disturbing the Peace, who I want to give he's supposed to be on here, but like people are, I sent the links and everything. So hopefully he'll come on, but DDP, he actually came up and fought in our yard up here in the scrap yard. And then No Love hasn't been up here yet, but I met No Love down when I went to their Arizona event back in March. And then Static, actually, like I met Static back after I started the scrapyard. So I actually met him online. Like we kind of went back and forth a little bit, like arguing and stuff. And then I met him in person. I was like, oh man, this guy's cool as shit,
Right.
I met him over in Virginia at the OG branch. So like that gave me even more reason to watch it because I already knew who these people were.
Yeah, and that's kind of cool. Like you said, when you know someone that's doing the shit, it kind of gives you a reason to watch it too,
So what's the general like opinion or feel about Streetbeefs out there at Powerslap?
Well, I've been talking to you for a little bit. And I've been watching Streetbeefs since I was, I don't know, a young kid growing up in high school, So I've always loved watching kids fight in the backyard in a little cage, So I don't know as far as like the general topic. It's just like a bunch of guys fighting in another organization, as far as I'm concerned,
Yeah. Cause a lot of guys out there at the Powerslap house, like they had, you guys all have like such different backgrounds. Some of you guys have no MMA experience. Some of you are like pro boxers, which added like another layer to it. When you got 2 people squaring off in the house that wanted to fight each other, it's like, dude, that guy does not know how to fight, and that guy is a professional fighter. It's like what? Like you don't know what you're doing, dude.
Actual fighters in there, then you got guys that are fucking in there flipping pizzas every day. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like total, it doesn't make any fucking sense, but they still call them. They still call them.
what it comes down to is how you perform in Powerslap, though. You know,
I guess so. Yeah.
none of that stuff matters. So you are currently ranked.
Number 4.
Are you currently number 4?
Number 4.
Number 4. Okay, I had all this stuff wrote down. I'm like, I'm trying to figure it out. Like, okay, you your match is against All the Smoke, number 2 ranked.
Yeah, he's all right.
So good opportunity to move up the ranks.
Yeah, I mean, you could say it's a good opportunity. I would like a better one, you know what I'm saying? I'd rather not fight a pussy-ass bitch in a slap competition, but, you know, if that's what I got to do to move up a couple, then that's what I got to do.
But doesn't it feel good to smack him, though?
I mean, if he stands there and lets me slap him, that would be cool.
Okay. All right. Are there some people that you just don't want, like, because you were in the house and everything? Are there some people
Right.
you're like, man, I really don't want to go against this guy because he's like a friend? Or
I mean, so Powerslap is kind of a different sport, you know. We're all kind of buddies in some kind of fashion. We're all chopping it up on Instagram or FaceTiming each other, you know, playing games with each other or something. So it's really kind of different. It doesn't bug us as much because we're buddies, but you know, we're all gonna have to see each other sometime, you know.
yeah. All right.
But I guess with me, I really only talk to or hang out with like 2 or 3 of the dudes. I really don't want to be friends with any of these motherfucking clowns. To be honest with you.
Yeah. I gotcha. So how many of these so we're on Powerslap 4. I should backtrack a little bit because I haven't really talked about this, but Powerslap 4, that's going to be on August
9th.
August 9th.
Live on Rumble.
Yes, sir. I've watched at least the last 2
Awesome.
on Rumble. So how many have you competed in? How many of these pay-per-views? I call them pay-per-views, you know, but
this will be my 3rd one.
3rd one.
Third
Damn.
one on the live event.
Damn. Okay. So
Well, no, 2nd one on the live event.
okay.
I had one on the early prelims.
Okay. So I got given a ticket to go to the to Powerslap on the 9th, and
Yeah, I'll be on the main event.
that's
You should pull
awesome.
up.
And I'm gonna
Well,
be,
not the main event, but the live prelims. So you know you'll be there to see it.
I'll be there.
Yeah.
I'll be there rooting you on.
Sick.
So I'll be in Vegas from the 8th to the 10th. I'm pretty excited about it. You know, other than it's gonna be hot as balls, it's gonna be like 110 degrees out.
Yeah, and I packed nothing but fucking long sleeve shirts, unfortunately. So it's gonna be awesome.
I'm sure they sell I'm sure they sell sleeveless shirts there.
Yeah, I ain't buying no extra clothes. I pack too much as it is.
Yeah. So kind of run me through like what I can expect when I walk into the Powerslap arena and like coming through the gate and all that stuff.
You can expect nothing but motherfucking madness in there. There's going to be people yelling and screaming, and then there's going to be us yelling and screaming. Well, there's going to be 2 of the slappers yelling and screaming. Everybody else is going to be hiding in the fucking locker room. So besides that, it's going to be pretty mediocre, but everybody else is usually pretty pumped up. You know, it's pretty fucking different energy in there. It's not like a UFC fight, you know, because everybody's walking up in there expecting 5-second fights. Somebody's getting laid the fuck down. You feel me?
Yeah.
So it's kind of a different feeling.
I think also with like the UFC fights and stuff, it's open to the public, where this is an invite only kind of
Yes,
deal.
sir. This is just so restricted and cut off, but it's still packed in that motherfucker. You don't even know. It's totally different. Totally different.
So who goes to these? Who have you seen that you were like, I know who that is? Like,
A bunch of UFC fighters pull up. Steve will do it. Like a bunch of different little influencer guys that do fucking YouTube and TikTok and stupid shit like that pull up to it. Well, you know, fucking guys that like the JT, the guy in the Slap Fight Championships, he pulls up. I don't know, like important, famous people that have a lot more money in their pockets than I do.
Huh. It's going to be pretty interesting.
Yeah.
And do they care if you like videotape or record anything?
I don't think so.
I heard they
I feel like they do care for like if you're on the prelims, you know what I'm saying? Like the ones that are taped and released later, just because like that'll spoil some shit, you know? Okay. But as far as the main card or whatever, I feel like you can record and post shit as freely as you want to.
As far as like stuff not pointed at the Powerslap anyway, like just talking to other people, they don't care if you're getting video with people and all that stuff. Or?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you'll be all right. Yeah. Okay. But if you get told no.
All right. So what is your weight class? You are
I'm what is that, middleweight, 185?
185 max. Do you have to manage your weight pretty well, or?
I mean, I'm like 4 pounds over right now, so I just show up, hop in the sauna, kick it, lose some weight, kick it, hop on the scale, half pound under, kick it. It's easy.
Okay.
And I've wrestled for fucking 13 years, so managing my weight's easy. I've never missed weight, you know, so it's always been easy for me.
All right. Speaking of that, what is your training background as far as combat?
Like wrestling for all those years, a little bit of college wrestling, and then MMA for 2 years. I've had 8 amateur fights, and then a couple of jiu-jitsu matches.
Gotcha. Okay. I'm hearing that we're getting a lot of feedback. Do you have the volume turned up on your? Maybe turn it down a little bit if you could.
Turn it down.
I can hear you good. Can you hear me okay?
Is that better?
Oh yeah. That's a lot better.
Okay.
Cool. So yeah, you got some combat experience.
Yeah, I just like to throw these paws on motherfuckers, you know.
You were talking about maybe coming up to the scrapyard.
Yeah, but swear to God, every time that I wanted to, Powerslap has been right there right after I talk to you guys, and they just get right in the way of that. Like I was gonna come up to this next one that you were talking about having, and then fucking Powerslap called, and I'm on this next card.
Well, you got to do what's most important, which is come up and fight for me. No, I'm just kidding.
That was smooth. I like that.
But hey, man, like if you want to come up though, and you just want to check it out, like like I could give you a. I let some people come out to spectate. I don't hold it like open for the public, but you know, like I'll let like 1 or 2 people. We stay within the confines of the law, so I can't charge anything or do anything like that. But yeah, like if you want to come out and just see what we're all about and everything.
Yeah, that'd be tight.
Hell yeah, man.
And that's still on my bucket list for sure, to fight and be in the scrapyard. You know what I'm saying? That's on the bucket list for sure.
Yeah. Hell yeah, man.
Sorry, you got to hydrate up. You know.
Yeah, that's what I'm drinking too, man.
Yes, sir.
So how's your diet and everything? Do you?
Diet's pretty smooth, man. Vegetables and chicken and shit, and I really just cut out the carbs and all the sugar and shit. You know what I'm saying? I just don't eat all the fast food and bullshit like that, really. And I mean, like right after fights, I'll slip up and fucking pig out for a couple weeks. You know what I'm saying? And then I'll have to come back down and settle myself the fuck down and gain 5 or 10 pounds real quick, and then be right back down to that 4 or 5 mark again. But I'm chilling most of the time.
Yeah. I know what you mean about that, man. I did combat sports for quite a while. I still do them every once in a while. Yeah. But you know, having a good diet's really important. I kind of tend to slip up a lot, but
yeah, I feel you. Sorry, there was a fucking siren going on the outside. I didn't know what the fuck that was.
So you're all the way out in a different state right now.
Yeah, I'm in Indiana for my big brother's wedding.
Hell yeah.
What the fuck? Some horns honking outside, my bad.
I've never been to Indiana.
Yeah, don't go. They ain't worth it.
Okay. I'll take your advice.
Yeah, it ain't.
Man, I've only been over to the other side of the country a few times. I've been to Florida, Virginia, DC.
Fuck, I haven't been to Florida. I'm trying to go there soon.
I went to Orlando to Disney World a couple times, and
Ooh.
I don't know if that's anything like the rest of Florida, but it was
Yeah,
fun.
I wanna go to Disneyland too. I was thinking fucking after I knock Wesley out and get a little bonus or something, I was gonna go. If you want to tag.
If you go there, man, do Universal.
Okay.
Telling you,
Good to know.
Like I had more fun at Universal than Disneyland. Yeah, I had more fun over there.
Sorry, I had to get my drink poop.
Yeah, I had more fun at Universal, man. It's just the rides are like more adult oriented, and they got
the other one is just like kid shit, right?
Disney World's got stuff that's fun for adults.
Okay.
But you got to pick which parks you want to go to. Like there's 4 parks.
Whoa. Really?
In Florida, yeah. So you got.
I thought it was just like one big one.
No, you got.
Holy fuck.
You got like Hollywood. You got Epcot. You got the one with the castle in it. I forgot. Like the one that's like Disneyland. And then you got Animal Kingdom. Animal Kingdom's badass because that one's got like safari with rhinos and stuff in it. And it's got the Avatar ride. And then Magic Kingdom. That's the one that's going to be like Disneyland.
Interesting.
Epcot's the one with the giant, huge ball that you see sometimes.
Right.
And in Hollywood, that one's like, I don't know, man. I didn't do that one last time. So, but have you been to Disneyland?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to fucking check that out.
Disneyland before? Okay. I kind of like Disneyland a little bit better because it's like they slam a lot of the parks together into 2. And they're right next to each other. If you go to Disney World, the parks are like miles away from each other. So you got to like hop on a transition bus to get, or a monorail or whatever to get to the other ones.
Interesting. We have this theme park over here. It's called Silverwood, or back home, I should say. Yeah, if you're talking, it's fucking 4 parks at that spot, then it's like a quarter of the size. But it's got like a bunch of fucking roller coasters and a little water park or whatever. But it doesn't sound like it's anything fucking compared to that.
Well, that's on my list of places I want to go too, because that's over in, I think, Montana or Idaho.
Idaho, yeah.
Idaho, yeah. So I mean, that's not too. I'm a little bit more far west than you, but it's
gotcha.
Still,
yeah, that's a fun one for sure, and it's kind of on the cheap side for an amusement park, to be honest.
Yeah, if you go down to Disneyland down in Cali, Knott's Berry Farm's a good one too. They got some big roller coasters there.
Okay, are you a roller coaster guy?
I like them. Yeah.
You don't hate them?
I don't hate them.
Okay.
I'll go on them at least once.
Right, that's how I feel about them too. Gotcha.
We got Gary the Turtle. He's one of our OGs out here at the scrapyard. He wants to know how the pay is for Powerslap.
Can you elaborate a little bit on your question? Because they pay us to show up, and then they pay us if we win, and then they hand out bonuses at the same time. So, I mean, what are you asking exactly?
I'm probably thinking he's wanting to know if it's like a pretty good income.
I mean, it's decent. It pays me a lot more than my job is, and I finished concrete in a union making, what is it, $50-something an hour on a check. So pays me a lot more than that.
Nice. Good to hear Dana's taking care of you guys.
Oh yeah. And then on top of that, you gotta factor in the hotel cost. He puts us in the best of the best shit. We're staying at Circa. I don't know if you've heard of that spot.
I've heard of it,
but it's one of the nicer hotels in Vegas. And then you got to think of all the flights that he gets you, the shuttles to and from. We get to train at the Apex for free. We get to, all that shit factors in. We get a check for food when we show up. He buys us food the whole time we're there. He really takes care of us.
Damn.
Yeah.
On top of that, it's the experience of it too. Like you're getting to do something that, I mean.
Yeah. like who would have thought you were going to be in Vegas slapping
Yeah.
on national television at
Right.
that?
Building like your own presence and everything. Like, you know, people know who you are because I can Google your name and it will come up, you know?
Yeah, I walk into Apex and fucking Sean Strickland turns around and says my name. I'm like, hold up. I've been watching you on the TV, you know what I'm saying? And you fucking know who I am? Crazy.
Have you talked to Michael Bisping before?
Yeah, me and him are actually kind of tight, not gonna lie. Right after I knocked out Joe, me and him like had a little conversation or whatever on stage and stuff and talked some shit back and forth. And then backstage we had a bunch of conversations. You know, he's a pretty stand-up guy, good guy.
Man, that's awesome.
Yeah.
I actually was on one of his lives a while back, and this is when he first started YouTube, and he saw my name, or like he seen Streetbeefs Scrapyard and he shouted me out. I thought that was pretty neat. But
fuck yeah, dude, he's so cool.
And I'm sure you talked to Dana before, right?
A couple times. He's kind of like a cutthroat businessman, you know what I'm saying? Once he's got something going on, he's got something going on, you know what I'm saying? He doesn't let shit really distract him. He's a man that's on his shit. So if you catch him, you catch him. But I'm kind of doing my thing too. Like, I'm trying not to let all that shit get to my head at the same time, you know what I'm saying? Not like fanboy out. But when I do see him, I try and like say, hey, what's up, boss? How you doing, kind of thing. But most of the time he's darting all over the place, taking care of all kinds of different shit. So
that's kind of funny because like he's doing these events and everything. And if you ask anybody that comes up to the scrapyard and you say like, you know, Firechicken, you know, did you talk to him at the event? And they're like, not really, because like he's darting back and forth. Like that's what I'm doing the whole time is I'm right. Trying to run an event. I'm trying to make sure everything's going the way it's supposed to go. Mm-hmm. I'm not comparing myself to Dana, but like I see what he's going through, you know? Right.
And like you said, you can only imagine what he's dealing with because he's at the fucking highest level that you could be with it. You know what I'm saying? So
Dana's on my list of people I want to meet someday. Mm-hmm. You know, like I have a list of people. It's like, I'd like to meet this person in my lifetime, this person, and Dana, because of like his work ethic and his drive, that if he sees something and he wants it, he nothing can stop that guy.
Exactly.
And I look up to that so much.
Yeah. Me too.
Even when other people look at him like, man, you're crazy for like when he first got the UFC, you know, or did Fight Island, you know, people were looking at him like, you can't do that. That's crazy. And he did it, and he had success with it because he knew what he wanted and he went for it. He has a really good quote that I'm not going to butcher it, but it's about being a savage. You know, I'm sure you've heard it, but it's like, right. If you're even remotely a savage, you'll walk all over people because you know what you like. You know what I mean? I'm butchering it, but look it up. Look up Dana White savage quote.
I think I know what one you're talking about. I think I'm following you.
So shit, man, like I'm really pumped about this event. I'm coming out on the 8th. I got another fighter that's he's from the scrapyard, but he lives out in the area out there, but he's going to come out and stay in the same hotel with me. And we're going to hang out, not while we're at, you know, the Powerslap, because he didn't get a ticket, which is fine. Like he wasn't looking for a ticket or anything, but, right. Anyway, so we're going to have a little bit of time to do some stuff. And, I mean, have you got out and done stuff in Vegas while you were there?
Really the only thing that me and the guys ever really get into is walking down Fremont Street. But just because most of the time, like, we're just trying to stay safe out there, you know what I'm saying? A bunch of crazy shit's happening in Vegas, you know, we wanna be able to compete, you know, so we kind of don't really get into too much shit.
Have you eaten at the Heart Attack Cafe?
No.
So it's on Fremont, and
I've heard about it, and a couple of big guys did it, and I'm just like, dude, no fucking way. They like make you put aprons on and shit, and they spank you if you don't finish your shit.
Yeah.
Hell no.
Yeah. I unfortunately didn't finish all my food, and I had to get a spanking.
No way. Was it a good spanking?
It was a good spanking. Yeah.
Oh fuck. How good? How good?
My wife told me to get the spanking, so it was like, whatever.
No.
It's a family restaurant. I mean, like they have fun and everything. So.
Oh fuck, that's funny.
It's a cool place to like check out if you've never experienced. So you don't got to go in there and just get absolutely like full and to where you can't walk, but
right.
It can easily happen.
Fucking a couple of the guys, like the super heavyweights, posted a couple of pictures of the shit that they ate. Like that shit just doesn't even look appealing,
It was good. I mean, do you know the Crazy Hawaiian?
Yeah, me and him were fucking pretty tight. I talked to him a couple times.
So he was actually in my comments on one of these lives, like before Powerslap even started, and he wanted to come out to the scrapyard to fight.
Yeah,
he wanted to come out to the scrapyard to fight, and
he's gonna fight.
He wanted to originally before Powerslap was around.
He can fight.
I don't know, but we got guys all levels out here, man. Like I label from 0 to 5 on experience. So like if a big dude comes out that hasn't fought before, I give him another big dude that's the same level, man. I make it fair.
I mean, you said a big dude. Dude's huge. Huge dude.
I know.
What did he weigh? Do you know what he weighed?
I have no idea what he weighs.
Like I think it was like 370 or 380 or something crazy.
Yeah, we've had people that heavy before.
Fuck. And then fucking, I know the one dude, Slap for Cash, he was 470.
Oh my God. We had a big Samoan
eating
dude
a Butterfinger on the scale. Eating a Butterfinger on the scale.
Dude, we had this big Samoan dude out here. He was like 360 or 380, and dude could move. Oh my God, he fought some dude that was, yeah, dude. Look it up on my channel. It's called David versus Goliath. I'll check it out for you, but I'll send you a link. But it's crazy, dude. Dude went 3 rounds, man, at like that weight. That is absolutely insane.
Still fighting 3 rounds?
Yeah. I'm gonna find it for you. I'm finding it. His name was the Red Hulk.
Yeah, dude, send me that.
Okay, I'm sending it to you right now. All right. I'm also going to link it in the chat here so everybody else can see it. But cool. Yeah, you can even just look at the thumbnail right now and see how big the dude is.
Holy fuck! I didn't even know they made shit sacks like that. That dude's fucking huge.
Yeah.
I just want to see him in action.
Yeah, first round, he's really moving.
Holy fuck!
I would not want to get hit by that guy.
No.
Yeah. Oh, that was a David versus Goliath match. So his opponent was only 200 pounds.
Damn. And he's swinging with every pound on his stomach, dude.
Yeah.
Holy fuck. How long ago was that fight?
Less than a year ago.
Man. Looks like dude has some technique too.
Yes, he does.
Shit, let me in there, coach.
We get some pretty crazy matchups out here.
Does he just box?
I think he just boxes.
Oh, I would take him down and cut his ass the fuck up.
Dude, but I mean, imagine going for a double or something and having that
he just stuffs the fuck out of you. Oh my god. Oh. Dude like ran into him and fell over.
Yeah. Yeah.
Holy fuck.
That's a freight train.
That's something. I really only like talking shit to guys if I'm fighting them, but that guy is a big fucking guy.
Yeah. Man, I'm telling you, we've had some pretty crazy fighters out here before. I don't know if you've ever checked out Solo before.
Yeah, I've seen a couple of his fights.
He's just crazy, man. He's entertaining. He just got a big following.
And he's not a big sack of shit either, you know.
Yep.
Yep.
Oh. So you said you were watching Streetbeefs in high school?
Yeah, dude, fucking they would just come up and I would just click on them. I just liked watching people get fucking beat up in high school for some weird reason. And fucking fights would just always come up. I'm pretty sure they were Streetbeefs.
Probably, yeah.
People fighting in the lawn, you know, in a little fucking cage. So
when were you in high school?
I graduated in 2018.
Shit, dude, like, so I fought over there in 2018.
Holy.
Yeah, I fought.
How old are you?
I'm 40.
Whoa.
Yeah.
You look like you're 20.
I'll take it.
Take it. Take it and run with it.
Shit.
Shit.
I've been training since I was 20 though. I've done boxing for about 6 or 7 years. I did mixed martial arts for shit, dude. I did that from like, I started training in like 03, 04. And I did that up until like 2012 training. I had like 4 fights, you know, I went 3-1. I did a number of BJJ matches. I coached wrestling for like 4 or 5 years. And then I got
did you coach middle school, high school, club
little
team?
kids.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
How was that?
Crazy, because they're like trying to get a bunch of cats to stay in one spot.
Yeah, and cats do whatever the fuck cats want to do.
They just go in different directions. They're looking at everything. It's really hard. So you have to come up with like games for them to play, or at least make the technique in a way that they want to pay attention. Make it fun for them, you know?
Right. I couldn't imagine. Excuse me. I couldn't imagine coaching a bunch of little kids how to fucking wrestle. That's like teaching a plant how to plant, you know?
Right. Yeah. They do pick stuff up pretty quick because they don't have like bad habits, but you know, damn, we got some stuff going on in the comments. Whatever. I don't know who this dude is. I'm just gonna let it go.
I want to see.
They're giving out addresses and stuff.
I like addresses.
Then I got into boxing about 6 years ago. It was kind of crazy. Like I was at work and this dude see me hitting a heavy bag and like, you know, MMA fighter, I know what I'm doing, right? He says, "You want me to show you how to box?" And I was like, "Yeah, sure." So I went at work, like we went to this like loft area where there's nobody else. And man, like that dude beat my ass for like years. But I got good at boxing, you know, one-on-one training. The guy was good. And then I did my first fight at Streetbeefs, and then I did a second one. And then I came out here and I like built a ring in my yard, and I started talking to Scarface about like becoming possibly, you know, maybe doing something out here. And
and then State. Fucking out from there, huh?
Yep. Then we built that crazy cage, and I mean, it's blowing up, man. It's just I can't even tell you. It's just going up so fast.
Hey, so in the comments, someone said Turtle versus Q-Tip. Are those two actual people, or is that some bullshit?
So Q-Tip is our 145 pound boxing champion. He's 6'3" or 6'4", 145. And then Turtle is amateur boxer. Also, he had our 145 pound title. I think he had it twice because he relinquished it once, and then I don't remember exactly how it went, but those they can box. for sure.
So those
I'm
aren't
telling you, man,
some
there's-
bullshit names.
Nah, we have some pretty crazy names, man. Mine's Firechicken, so I mean,
Fucking turtle versus Q-tip. Just made me laugh. Was all sorry. Onward. He fights and moon. Oh, that dude. Okay. Anthony said he fucking fights and moonwalks, so now I know exactly who he's talking about.
oh, Q-tip, yeah.
Yeah.
How long you been
Q-tip.
watching our stuff? Like since I got a hold of you, or some people
I mean,
don't really see that.
like I
They
said,
don't know the differences, you know.
I didn't. Right. Fuck. They all, like I said, they all kind of look the same, but
Yeah.
probably I've been watching more of your stuff since I've been talking to you.
Probably also because you found out you were in Washington too, you know.
Right. And now that I know that there's fucking different ones, I'm looking at the different logos and seeing them, you know what I'm saying? So now I know the difference at the same time. Like I could have been watching you guys the whole fucking time and not known.
Yeah, ours has the turf floor. That's the easiest way to tell.
Gotcha. Well,
we had
when
an
I'm
old
watching
ring.
fights, I'm not really looking at the floor. I'm looking at the fighters fighting each other,
I
you know?
get that. Yeah, I get
Right.
that. But you come out to fight, the first thing you're going to notice is you're going to notice that turf. You're going to be like,
Right.
oh,
makes
I'm
sense.
wrestling on that. You know,
Right.
like,
That makes sense.
and we do like jiu-jitsu matches out here too. Like you can do a Brazilian jiu-jitsu match where we're doing a new thing called combat jiu-jitsu where you're allowed to slap on the ground.
Dude, let me get in on one of those. That's one of the things I want to do. Combat jits.
Combat jits. There you go. 1 5-minute round. You
somebody's not going to be able to walk after they do a combat jits match with me.
I haven't done combat. I haven't even done one yet. I was doing jiu-jitsu matches like every month though. And I probably did like 30 or more of them out here in my yard. People would just come out.
I've done a couple of BJJ matches, but never a combat jits match. And now that I started slapping, I feel like it's just fitting.
Yeah, exactly. Was AJ Hintz fight in the scrapyard or another Street Beef? So AJ Hintz's fights have been out in the OG branch. That's the Virginia one. That's the one that started everything. And that's that's where he did his fights.
Mm-hmm.
And then
I watched that one. It was pretty all right seeing it made me feel some kind of way of seeing my boy just get done like that.
Yeah. I talked to him before because we were there when he fought, and he was asking me like, should I fight this guy or this guy? And
hold up, who's Kiefer Sutherland? I don't know who that is.
An actor, but I just thought it was funny that now I got to look him up. So,
man.
And then Disturbing the Peace and No Love, they fight in Streetbeefs West Coast. That's always the one that has the sand for the floor. So you got sand, dirt, and then turf are the three that you can kind of tell.
God, that's kind of an insult. You might have to look him up. That's what.
He said a young one.
Yeah, but that dude looked like he's been young and old all his life.
Okay, look up this person right here. Somebody said I look like this person. I'm going to put it in the comments here. Flynn Abernathy.
Glenn?
Flynn.
Glenn.
So there's a picture of him in like a doctor uniform, and that people said I look like that guy.
Ew.
I don't have long hair though.
That dude looks like fuck, I don't know what he looked like, dude.
The only picture I'd ever seen was the one in the doctor uniform.
Yeah,
somebody said I look like what's his name? That doesn't help anybody.
That dude looks like I don't want him around my kids.
Oh, geez.
Fuck, dude. Not saying you look like that by any means. But holy fuck. Who was that? Who was the other guy?
Who played Venom? Hardy. That is directors.
Yeah, it was Tom Hardy.
Tom Hardy. Some people say I look like him too.
His accent's funny.
Yeah. Tom Hardy. Everyone's correct. Yeah, he can fight.
Did you even have like the little forehead of Tom Hardy? That's funny.
He was in that MMA movie, wasn't he?
I think so.
Where he fought his brother?
Yeah, he's a good actor, dude.
Yeah.
I like him.
Yeah.
He does BJJ?
Maybe.
Huh. There's a little CNBC link. Tom Hardy just won gold at a BJJ competition.
It's pretty crazy. Like a lot of these actors and stuff, they get into that.
Yeah, that's interesting.
Are we gonna see Zuckerberg choke out Elon Musk, or are you gonna see Elon Musk knock out Zuckerberg?
I think Zuck's just gonna fucking choke him out and steal his shit and bounce out of there. I think it's gonna be too easy. Fucking Elon Musk just has like robots and shit. All those motherfucking people aren't gonna fight for him, you know?
He's got GSP training him now.
Yeah, I don't know, dude. Zuck's been like in competitions though, like winning medals for a while. You know what I'm saying? You can't just catch up to that.
Right.
GSP ain't just gonna help you catch up to that.
Yeah. I guess it depends on size and strength too, because that can play a factor. If they're going to do a catch weight,
I mean, not really. Doesn't matter how strong you get. Don't matter how fast you get. Don't matter how tough you get. You know, technique's going to beat that 7 days a week.
I agree. I have on the contrary, though, seen people come out to the scrapyard though with absolutely no training whatsoever, just street experience, knock out legit fighters.
Yeah, well, you know, the scrapyard is also kind of different because you are fighting in the streets. You know, you're fighting on the grass in the backyard, and that's where most of these fights take place nowadays. So,
yeah. I don't know. I'll watch it.
Yeah, do it.
So, Diaz versus Jake Paul. What are you thinking?
I'm not really interested, but I feel like I haven't really put too much thought into it. But now that I'm thinking about it, I mean, it could go one or two ways. Diaz could just use his experience and piece him the fuck up, or it could be like he's too old. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like not as fast as he used to be, not as agile as he used to be, not as sharp as he used to be, and Jake could just come out and just put a fucking pounding on him, or whatever, whoever the fuck it is, Logan, Jake, whichever fucking queer it is.
Oh, it's Jake. Logan's he does like professional wrestling, but
yeah, queer shit.
He's young, he's in his prime, he's strong, and he has been boxing professionally with professional opponents and training partners. Where, I mean, yeah, Nate's more MMA though. You know, he focuses on different parts of fighting, not just one. You know, if it was an MMA match, I'd say 100% Nate Diaz. But like you said, just because fucking Paul's been boxing for the past little bit, just focused on boxing, you know, take the legs away, take the ground game away, and that's where Nate's at home. Fucking, it's gonna be a totally different fight. Yeah. All right, let's see what else I got. What do you like to do after the Powerslap events?
The first thing that I usually do is call my old lady, just because she's gotta hear my voice and I gotta hear hers, kind of deal. You know what I'm saying? Call her, chop it up for a couple seconds, and making sure all my dogs are all right. I go and talk to AJ. He's my people. Him and Terp, make sure they're cool, and then just going and cashing that check.
Hell yeah. You don't play too much, like you were saying, into the Vegas scene or anything like that.
No, I don't really gamble. I don't drink. Fucking I really don't focus on any of that shit. I just want to get my money and bounce.
Yeah. I'm more interested in going out there and just going to like a couple different like I want to try out that Area 15.
Right. It's cool like seeing shit, for sure.
Yeah.
Definitely go to the weed store, whatever, check some shit out on the way and on the way back. But yeah, fucking after the fights, like I already have weed, you know what I'm saying? I already did all that shit, so I don't have to go anywhere and get nothing. I just gotta fucking grab something to eat real quick and I'm just smoking and chilling.
Oh yeah. I'm gonna hit up Fremont for sure.
Mm-hmm.
I don't gamble. Like maybe I'll put a couple bucks in, but I don't really have any like desire to do that. I like just walking through the casinos and checking them out because they have their own themes and everything. And
yeah, and fucking like that's one thing about all the hotels that we stay at. There's casinos in every motherfucker there. So
yeah,
every hotel has some kind of slot machine, some kind of something there.
Yeah. I gotta mute my chat here. I got people like, there we go, mute site. Yeah, there's plenty of stuff to do in Vegas for sure. Last time I went out there, I went with the family. We checked out Pawn Stars.
They got buildings that you can fucking. They got this one building called the Satellite or something. You can fucking you can eat there and then jump off that motherfucker and skydive or fucking rappel down it or whatever the fuck.
Oh, the Stratosphere.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah, that one's twice the size of the Space Needle.
Yeah, cool.
I did that when I went when I was 18 with my family, with my parents, and we did that. So I didn't bungee off it or whatever, but I went on the roller coaster on top of it.
Fuck no. Miss me with that. That whole motherfucker can come down. What you doing up there?
Good point.
You going right down.
Yep. When I went last time though, it was like 2020. It was like COVID and everything, and like there was so much stuff that wasn't open. Like we'd walk like miles to get to a place and then find out it's not even open. So I'm gonna have some time there. Like I might check out some of that stuff that I didn't get a chance to do last time I was there.
Yeah.
But let's see here. How do you get ready for these matchups? I mean, some people, I guess I should elaborate on that. Like some people probably don't have to do they don't do anything. Like they just show up and slap, right? And then some people probably weight lift and train and.
Yeah, I mean, I just roll the arms out, roll the neck out, and tell myself that I'm going to go and slap this dude to the fucking moon, and I put my space helmet on, and I walk out there, and I do my work, you know what I'm saying?
All right. Oh, do you guys do weigh-ins the day before?
Day before.
Oh, nice. Okay, good.
So we get some time to pig out a little bit, chill out, hydrate up, and then we're back at it like a crack addict.
Yeah, that was always my one thing that I really hated about fighting was the weight cut. And then, man, like my very first MMA fight, it was a smoker show, but I had to weigh in like 2 hours before I fought, and I cut from like 187 down to 170.
Yeah, that would piss me off.
Yeah, and I didn't really know how to breathe properly when I was fighting back then for my first fight. So I held my breath most of the fight.
Ooh.
I won, but I had the worst headache I've ever had after that fight. And people were like buying me beers and stuff, and I had like 4 beers sitting on my lap, just like waiting for me to drink them, and I had the worst headache. And I was like,
yeah, bad idea.
Like drinking
bad idea.
So what day are you leaving the
I get there on the 7th.
You get there on the 7th?
What day is that? Fucking Monday?
Yeah.
I think so.
I kind of wish I would have scheduled mine to get there. I wish I would have scheduled myself to get there that day too.
Yeah.
Like having an extra day would have been nice. I probably could switch and do it, but I don't know. I'll enjoy what I got.
Yeah.
So plenty of time. Do they require you to be there that day?
Like, are you talking us or you guys?
You, like, because I've noticed some of the other people are showing up at the same time.
Yeah, everybody shows up the same day because we have to try our jerseys and all of our shit and make sure all of our shit fits. And then we have to take like promo pics and interviews and all that stupid shit. And then weigh-ins are usually the next day or the day after.
Okay.
So.
Has Powerslap given you opportunities to do any like get sponsored by companies or do anything like that? Oh yeah,
there's fucking 5 or 6 dudes that are asking people to sponsor them every day and getting hooked up with shit. So that they seem to be pretty lenient about stuff like that.
Nice. So they're really giving you guys an opportunity to grow as a competitor and make
there's a bunch of guys that fucking have logos and like whole brands for shit, you know what I'm saying? So they let us basically do whatever the fuck we want as far as that stuff.
Yeah, that's awesome, man.
Yeah. Gives us a chance to build a little fan base, you know what I'm saying?
It's kind of like what I try to do with Streetbeefs as far as Streetbeefs does for its fighters, I should say, because I'm not the one that started Streetbeefs. I'm just the branch runner of the Washington branch, but we give the fighters an opportunity to say what they want to say to the potentially millions of people watching, because some of our fights do have over 1 million views.
Mm-hmm.
But you get your time to shine. You can be your own character. You can shout out sponsors. You can do pretty much whatever you want. It's your time. So
right.
We do have some of the fighters that they'll come on there and say, hey, thanks so-and-so for sponsoring me. And, I don't have any part of their sponsorship or anything. That's whatever they want to do as far as being sponsored. But it's a good opportunity for like a business to, like get a hold of a fighter and say like, hey, shout me out, wear my t-shirt and I'll whatever. Like I said, I don't know.
Like my boss for a company that I work for, he has like these jerseys that have his logo on it, like motocross jerseys, and he gave me one and told me to wear it, and he pitched me a few $100 to wear it in an interview, you know what I'm saying?
There you go.
So, yes sir, easy pickings. Got a cool jersey and I got some cash.
Yeah it's hard to find advertising like that.
Right. No shit.
How long have you been doing concrete?
This will be my 6th season. 6 years.
Nice.
Too long.
Hell yeah. Well, it looks like
awesome. It's awesome.
What do your coworkers think of the whole Powerslap thing?
There's a couple that love it and a couple you hate it, You can say I'm an asset to my team, and they want to keep me around for a long time, and they think that Powerslap is going to take me from them. The couple of guys that don't like it, and then there's a couple of guys that want me to get the fuck out of there and never work again, kind of thing, because they want me to succeed. So it kind of goes hand in hand.
Yeah. It'd be interesting to know what kind of opportunities this can also open up for you, even outside of Powerslap.
Yeah, like even putting the door for UFC type shit, you know what I'm saying?
Exactly. Think of it as like an opportunity, not just because of what you're doing right now, but what it can build for you in the future.
Exactly.
Yeah. No, it's definitely really cool that this has come around and that you guys are getting an opportunity like this.
Mm-hmm.
So... all right. You got any questions for me or?
When is your next event?
August 26th.
Yeah, you got to send me all the details for that, because I'll have some dough in my pocket and I'll be able to fly out there.
Hell yeah. Will you be in Eastern Washington at that point?
Yeah, I'll be back home.
Okay. Some people drive out. How far east are you?
So I live in Washington.
Mm-hmm.
So I could just fly over wherever. It don't really matter. I'll have all the money in the world, you know.
Nice. Hell yeah, man. I hope you can make it to the event and see what we're all about out here.
Yeah, it's gonna be dope. I know it's gonna be fucking. You guys always have a crazy ass shows, so I'm sure this is gonna be a good one.
Yeah, it's the environment's not like any other environment. You know, like we're pretty tight knit as far as meeting people and establishing connections and making friends and maybe even training partners and that kind of stuff. So it's not like that typical amateur professional fight scene where it's like, you know, oh, that's my opponent over there and this is our fight team. And it isn't really like that. You know,
Right.
Everybody talks to everybody out there. It's just so less competitive as far as like, because you guys out there competing for like paychecks and rankings and like that really matters. But like out here, it's just, you know, people want to come out, they want to get their time to shine in the spotlight. So they got friends fighting each other, they got training partners fighting each other sometimes.
Right.
And then afterwards, you know what? I mean, it's just like it never even really happened.
Yeah, with our shit, it's a little different. Like you said, we're kind of fighting for a spot every fight. You know what I'm saying? So we kind of have that extra incentive to fucking hate each other's guts, I guess you could say.
Yeah, you did mention something earlier about bonuses.
Yeah.
What do they give bonuses for? Because I know like UFC does it for certain things. But...
So they're just all performance bonuses. They're basically all the same thing. They do have a fight of the night, and I mean, I don't know how you judge a fight of the night, but fucking they're all the same. Like I said, 3 performance bonuses and then 1 fight of the night. Those are $10,000 each.
Damn.
So a little pretty penny there.
It sounds like he's paying you guys like he's treating you guys like he's treating the UFC fighters, you know,
Exactly.
as far as like
exactly,
you know, and that's really cool.
Yeah, because if you watch like any of the post-fight conferences or anything like that, they're literally just like a UFC one. Everything is set up to the T of a UFC fight, but it just has a different logo behind it.
Oh shit! Okay. Yeah. One of the differences is it's just not open to the public, and
and it's basically invite only. Yeah, the media is all different, you know, different media people, different sources of media, but all the same shit.
Huh? Do you got any advice for me going out there and never experiencing this, and like, because I also want to go. I would like to get as much out of it as I can.
Yeah, I do actually have 2 things for you. Bring a bottle of eye drops and don't fucking blink. Straight up, don't blink. Some of these fights are 7 seconds long. You know what I'm saying? My first time slapping, it was 17 seconds and it was over. So don't blink.
Even just as a spectator, bring eye drops and
don't blink.
Okay.
Straight up, do not blink, because it could be over so quick and it's just like, holy fuck, what just happened? Then you're trying to fucking watch the replay type shit.
How long do the events typically last?
Couple hours at max, and there's 15 fights on it.
Okay. Do they hang around afterwards, or they kick everybody out, or?
So it depends. My first couple of fights, I was on the early prelims, like I said. As soon as my fight was done, they took me right to the hotel. I didn't get to stick around and watch. I didn't get to hang out. Didn't get to say what's up to any of the people, you know what I'm saying? I was on the bus, headed to the hotel as soon as my fight was over. So I was there maybe 35, 45 minutes last time, getting my check and saying what's up to all the people or whatever, and then they escorted us all out of there.
Okay.
So we're not there long.
All right.
As far as like the spectators and stuff, I'd have to ask like my little brother or something, but I don't know if you guys are just fucking out of there as soon as it's over. I mean, I can only imagine because it's the Apex. But yeah, I'm not really too sure.
Okay. Yeah. What? Tell me a little bit about the Apex. What's that like?
It was weird walking in there the first time. It's just like a big old, I don't even know what to call it because there's nothing really like it. It's like, fuck, dude, I don't know. It's almost like it's not fucking real because it's fucking cool. Like, I don't know. It's just one of those things. You got to see it. You got to be there, you know?
Oh man.
Like seeing the red beams in the fucking room and stuff, you know what I'm saying? It's like, it's crazy. Crazy.
Fuck, dude, I'm pumped about this whole thing. I can't wait.
It's so dope, man. Dude. It's so fucking dope. Chance of a lifetime.
It is.
And you got to take it, dude. And you got to take it.
And shout out to Disturbing the Peace. I know he was supposed to be on here, but shout out to Disturbing the Peace for you know, hooking me up and helping me get there and all that. So
yeah, that's what's up.
That was really awesome of him to do that, you know. So
yeah, because like you said earlier, this is like a once in a lifetime kind of deal, you know what I'm saying? Not many people get to go and watch this shit.
Right. That's why I want to know as much about it as I can and really take advantage of it while I'm there.
It's kind of like you got to see it to find out kind of deal. Okay. It's not like anything that you'll ever participate in or see in your life, you know what I'm saying? The whole mood's different, the lighting is different, the cameras are fucking different brands, you know what I'm saying? Everything is fucking different. So yeah, you just got to see it to figure it out.
Man, I couldn't even imagine like how that feels of being on that stage though.
I thought a bunch of times, like I've wrestled under the lights in varsity matches, you know what I'm saying? And this trumps all of them. All of them.
Yeah. I mean, everybody gets quiet. You know the cameras are on you.
It's the exact opposite of something that I'm used to, you know what I'm saying? Like the whole time I'm competing, fucking everybody's screaming and fucking like they're loud as hell. I can't even hear myself fucking think, you know what I'm saying? And in this, it's fucking quiet. You can hear a rat piss on cotton in that fucking room. You know
like golf, right?
Yeah, exactly. So fucking, and as soon as I make contact, that's when it erupts. And it's so epic. So epic in that.
Yeah, fuck yeah. Well, I hope you win the coin toss. You gotta go first.
I lost it.
Oh, you lost it?
Lost it.
I didn't know you guys did it early.
Yeah, I didn't know either. I just fucking got a text from AJ. Crazy. Fucking, he just texted me and said I lost a coin toss, and I was like, oh, awesome.
Do you know if AJ's going first?
AJ won the coin toss, yeah. Okay,
he popped in for a second, so I don't know. He might be having camera issues or something, but shout out to Static. That's pretty cool to know. So
yeah, it's gonna be awesome.
And so they can watch this on Rumble.
Live on Rumble. Be there, be square.
Rumble. Hell yeah. Watch it on Rumble, guys. And now, what about social media or anything? Where can people follow you?
The Bearded Mullet on Instagram, and that's it.
The Bearded Mullet?
Yes, sir.
I don't even think I have you on Instagram.
Add me up, dog.
I'll say less.
I'm pretty sure I follow you on Instagram, player. I'm about to get a notification from you, and I'm going to be mad as hell.
I'm going to look it later. Yeah, I that's an easy one to remember. So
The Bearded Mullet, yes, sir.
All right, man. I want to thank you for coming on the show, and I'm going to see you in a few more days.
It's going to be awesome, dude. We'll have to get a picture or something.
Fuck yeah, we will. All right,
yes, sir.
Man. Take care.
Take care. Brush your hair.
All right, I got somebody else that just popped in really quick. Maybe he wants to say hi. You want to say hi to your buddy? I'll let you say hi to your buddy.
Yo.
Oh, he left. Static in the house. What's going on, my man?
What's good, buddy? Just got home from work, bro. Chilling.
Yeah, working late.
Yes, sir.
I already did 250 questions with Amir about Powerslap everything, but
I believe that.
I'll be there early the 8th. And fuck, dude, I'm just even more pumped about this whole thing now.
It's gonna be fun, dude.
Yeah. I'm trying to get an understanding of like what to expect from him and everything. He's saying it's not like anything else.
That's exactly it. It's like I've not actually been like in the crowd, but like I've seen like when we filmed for the house, like I've seen some matches. You know, it's quite the experience.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I'm interested to see who's in the crowd too.
Yeah, and that's another thing is like who's in the crowd this time? You know?
Who have you seen before in the crowd?
Huh?
Who have you seen before in the crowd?
Personally, I don't pay attention to the crowd. So I can tell you Scythe Gang was in the crowd. I know that. Because like, you know, I brought him in, but aside from that, I don't really I know Steve will do it. He was in the crowd. Other than that, I don't pay attention too much to who's actually in the crowd unless I know for a fact like I brought somebody. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Huh. It's gonna be crazy. All right.
Dude, it's gonna be a good time. I can't wait to see you, man.
Yeah, same here. I only got a chance to meet you once, so same with a couple of these other guys like No Love. I met him once. I went down to the West Coast a few months ago. DDP I've met a couple times. He's actually the one that hooked me up with getting out to the, to get in. So yeah, man, I'm excited. And tell me about your opponent.
Fucking Turpin, dude. You know, he's a decent opponent. I think he's a little out of his depth, but you talk a good game, you fucking and you get places. So I think that's what we're seeing here is fucking he's talked a good game. Fucking he's got like two one slap knockouts. So like he's getting there, but we'll see.
Yeah. How's his chin? You're gonna find out, right?
Yeah, we're about to fucking find out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Not as good as mine, but we'll see how good it is.
Yeah. So you're showing up on the 7th like everybody else, right?
Yeah, I'm fucking ready to go.
What do you do out in Vegas when you're there? Yeah, what do you do outside of the slap? Because I mean, you probably don't want to do like a whole bunch of stuff before you get in there, right?
No, I really just be kicking it, man. I just be hanging out.
It's different for me. I don't got to worry about slapping anybody or getting slapped. So
yeah, no, I just be hanging out and just like trying to bring it all in. You know what I mean? Dude, the hotel that we're staying in, Circa, is insane. Like they got like the stadium swim or whatever. Mm-hmm. There's like a huge fucking screen outside, like poolside type shit. We can watch all of it.
I've heard. Oh shit, that is pretty badass. It's just a public casino, right?
Yeah.
See, I should have went and got into that place. I'm staying in Treasure Island, which I heard is pretty good. But yeah, it would have been nice to get in the same one as you guys. I'm probably just gonna be going out, checking out some stuff, visiting some places, Area 15. Things I've wanted to do, but it's gonna be hot. Damn,
dude, everything is hot. Vegas is so hot, bro. This is like the one downside to all this is like this shit's hot.
Yeah. Yeah, it's scheduled to be 110 degrees that day.
Oh, fuck that.
Like I've never even been in 110 degree weather before. Like I've never even experienced that. So
Oh, really?
no. I
Oh,
don't get
you're gonna have fun.
they don't get that hot up in Washington.
Huh.
105 maybe, but you know.
Yeah, I remember I fucking shit. Fucking fighting in the desert, 110 degrees out. That shit's tough.
Yeah, those guys down in the West Coast, man. Like,
yeah.
I can't, man, props to them because shit, dude, that's insane. But you know, at the same time, they say the same thing about us when we're fighting in 28-degree weather in January. You know, they're like, man, that's crazy.
Yeah, that's true. It's true.
Man, I hope you can come out to the scrapyard someday. I really do. Amir's talking about maybe coming up on the 26th.
Ooh, I want to see him fight somebody out there. Yeah, you know, I would not be against it.
Have you been to Washington before?
I have not. I don't even think I've been there on layovers. I don't think I've ever been to Washington.
It's very green. This is a good time of year to come. You don't want to come anything other than summertime unless you like rain. But yeah, it's a decent place, but you know, like I want to get out and see some different places and hell yeah. So shit, man. I had like a whole list of questions and stuff that I took Amir through, just asking him about the house and everything. But I covered a lot of that with you, like the first time I talked with you. You know, I had you on Kickin with Chicken before, and I had 4 guests lined up to come on to here. DDP, he was supposed to be on here, and the Crazy Hawaiian was supposed to be on here.
Where they at?
You know what? Time zones mess with a lot of people. I will say that.
Yeah, been there.
Yeah, because it's like what, 11, 12, something there right now.
Yeah, it's 11:25 right now.
Yeah. Yeah, it's only 9:25 here. And then Amir, he's over in Indiana right now, so he's late right now too.
Yeah, time zones are weird, dude.
It's really weird when you travel on a plane and then you go back and it's like, oh, I was only on a plane for like a couple hours, and they're like, oh no, it's because the time zones changed.
Yep. Yeah, that shit fucks with me all the time, dude. All the time.
Yeah, East Coast to Vegas, you know.
Yep.
For sure. Or even or like they're like, okay, it's a 5-hour flight to, you know, the East Coast, and then you get there and it's like 8 hours later. It's like, shit, it's so like late in the day now. Like I can't do anything. You really got to plan around it.
And that's exactly it too.
Shit, dude. So, what's your guy that you're going against ranked? You're ranked number 1. I know that.
I think he's ranked number 2. I'll follow up real quick just to check.
I had it wrote down. I'm just. Oh, here we go. He's number 2. Terp Daddy Slim number 2.
Yeah.
Okay. And then champion right now, that's is that Rivero?
Fucking Ron.
Oh.
Beta fucking Wolverine.
Oh shit, Wolverine. Dude, yeah, that's who it is.
Motherfucker took my belt.
Yeah.
I'm gonna come get that shit back.
It's he's not competing on this one, is he?
No.
Okay. What about so I see Russell Rivero. So I just watched the whole Powerslap show like again. You know, I've watched it twice now through. this time I kind of did it more like while I was editing and stuff. I have it playing in the background, listening to everything. But I see Russell. He's slapping on this one too. You guys kind of got into it a little bit on the show, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That book got ego.
I was kind of talking about that with Amir about how like all you guys in the house have different levels of experience with fighting, because you're not there to fight, you're there to slap. So
Yep.
like he was saying, some people flip burgers, some people are professional athletes. Just it's whatever. And in the house, you would see some people, try to step up to somebody, and you're like, that person doesn't know how to fight, and that guy's a pro athlete. It's like that could get crazy.
Yeah, it makes for interesting interactions, but
yeah. Who do you think the most dangerous person in the house was, besides yourself, as far as like physical damage like they could do to another human being? Like their skill set, I guess.
I would say Robert Trujillo, because that man's can fucking fight. And then honestly, probably just Robert.
Okay.
Yeah.
You think that maybe some of these guys that are doing power slap that are pro fighters in like MMA, you think Dana would possibly give them a chance at doing a MMA match down the line? Or
I know for a fact that some of the power slappers would shine in an octagon. Like, as for example, Robert Trujillo, Duke can fight. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I think I think he'd be a good addition to like the Contender Series. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'd love to see it though, a little mix up. Fucking. I like to see a lot of the. I want my first UFC matchup. Give me a UFC fighter. Fuck it,
dude. That's a good idea. Bring a couple UFC fighters in.
Yeah.
Oh shit! You know what? The next season of the Power Slap House, they should do that. They should make the two hosts UFC fighters, and they got a power slap at the end.
That'd be so fucking dope, dude. Have a slap match to see who picks first.
Nate Diaz, Conor McGregor. There we go. Oh, the Stockton slap, man. I honestly think Diaz would win that one. Man, that guy slaps people in the ring.
I can't wait to slap somebody in the ring, dude.
Yeah. Well, I was just telling Amir about those grappling matches we do where you can slap each other. He says, I'm all over that. We'll see.
Yeah, that shit would be tight.
Do you know if they're doing any more, if they're gonna have plans or anything for a new season of Power Slap?
I'm fairly certain there's gonna be like a season 2 and season 3. That's already been confirmed.
Because they use that to fuel their fighter pool, like they bring these people in and these are household names that they're building up, and you get like recognition. People recognize, like you, right? If you were to just step in Power Slap without going through the whole house, people wouldn't know who you were as much, because you built a brand name basically.
Yeah.
So it's good for you guys to be able to do this, and it's good for Dana and the league in itself to maybe they could even bring a couple people back that, one dude that got his freaking gums injured, like in the first episode. I can't remember what his name was. Yeah, slap. It's like Powerslap episode 1.
His gum's injured.
Yeah, he got. Let me see here, man. I'm gonna Google it.
Talking about my homie Alex, he got his lip ripped
There-
real good.
Yeah. Has
Yeah.
he been back?
Fucking Alex Asbury, yeah, he did come back. Yeah, I want to see him come back again though. I think Alex Asbury would be a good one to see at Streetbeefs, dude. To be honest with you,
I'd love to get some of these guys to come out. That'd be awesome. More exposure.
literally.
Streetbeefs has taken over the backyard fight game. I mean, they have for a while, but I mean,
Oh,
it's.
facts. For sure.
I mean, shit, dude. The OG branch just hit 3 million subscribers on YouTube. That's crazy.
That's
And
good. I like
we're blowing up too, man. We just hit 325,000 today.
it. Hell yeah, dude.
I mean, it's like I think we had our biggest day yesterday as far as subscribers. I got like 2,100 in one day.
Nice.
But it's crazy, you know. It's just the more momentum it builds, the you know, the bigger it gets. It's pretty crazy.
Yeah.
Well, shit, man. I'm gonna get off this thing, but I'm gonna see you in a couple days. We got to get a picture,
Hell yeah, dude.
all that, man.
Whatever you want to do when we're in Vegas, I'm down for.
Especially the day after. So, like, if I'm gonna be there, you're probably gonna be kind of busy the day before because I'm gonna get there the 8th. But I'm gonna be there like 9 o'clock in the morning on the 8th.
All right, let me check my let me see what my flight schedule is like. I'll tell you what my shit's like right now.
Oh, hey, I got to bring this guy back on. The comeback kid made a comeback.
What's up, yo?
Oh, what's up, baby girl?
My doggy, how you doing, boo?
What's up, dude?
Nah, shit, just fucking getting some food real quick, and I just wanted to watch you talk your shit.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Trying to convince him to come out to the fights on the 26th.
Dude, I'm gonna go.
Dude, make it a freaking Powerslap special.
Like the 26th of this month?
Yeah.
Come on. Come on.
There's only so many months of good weather in Washington State, and August is like the best one.
Yeah, and then fucking 2 weeks after that, it's snowing almost.
You know what? You're over on the east side. Last year, though, I will say this. Last year, we got lucky. We got all the way into October with good weather.
Yeah, but I still fucking hate it out there.
He's Eastern Washington, though. That's like Diamondback rattlesnakes and hot and snow. And like, we're more just like rain all the time. Oh, we lost him.
Damn, dude.
Yeah, he probably lost connection for a second.
That's probably exactly what happened. I think he's in his car. Oh man.
But yeah, I'm gonna get off here, man. Thanks for coming on. I'm gonna see you in a couple days. We'll go back and forth on Instagram. I'll kind of give you my schedule and stuff and let you know what's going on. And maybe we can find something to do.
Sounds good, dude.
All right, man. Good luck on your match. Knock a motherfucker out. Knock a motherfucker out. I'm gonna be there live to watch it. So he's fucking back.
Can't wait to
Hey,
see
sorry,
back.
I fucked up.
It's all right.
I fucked up. I'm sorry.
We're kind of hanging it up right now anyway.
Okay.
But I'm just saying, both you guys knock your opponents out. I can't wait to see it. I can't wait.
Oh
to meet
yeah,
you
it's
guys.
gonna be a one-sided fucking pounding, and I'm swinging the hammer. You know what I'm saying?
Heck yeah. I like
Get
that
it.
energy.
Oh,
yeah.
it's gonna be too easy. I asked Erica for an easy fight. You know what I'm saying, and she gave me the easiest fight that I could get. So I'm just ready to go out there and show the world what Daddy's gonna do. You know what I'm saying?
Nice. See, you should have went with that for your nickname though, Daddy.
Yeah. You know, they didn't like that too much.
Really?
Yeah. It just it didn't look too good on paper, you know what I'm saying?
Hey, you already know we get some crazy ones in Street Beefs.
Yeah.
Actually,
You
I made
got a
list
dude
up one
called fucking
time.
Q-Tip, bro. You got a dude
Yeah,
called
that's
Q-Tip
not
going
even the
against
craziest
Turtle.
one. That's not even the craziest, man. The freelance gynecologist, that's one.
Yeah, you got me. Missed
Dude,
me with that, dude.
I made a list of nicknames on the. I went in the OG group one time and I made up the craziest list. It was like 20 people long of names that you're just like, what the fuck? Like,
Yeah, what the fuck?
I like that shit.
all right, guys. I'm looking forward to this, and I'll see you guys in a couple days. Okay.
Hell yeah. See you soon.
Yes,
dude.
sir.
Peace
Be
out.
there live on Rumble. Yes,
Live on Rumble.
sir.
Live and free on Rumble.
Yes, sir.
All right, guys. Later. Hell yeah. I'm fucking super pumped about this. This is awesome. DDP, sorry you couldn't get on. Crazy Hawaiian, I know you want to be on here too, but you know, I'll meet you guys at the event, and I can't wait to hang out with Static and the Comeback Kid and have a great time. So that's all I got for you tonight. Thank you everybody for kicking it with Chicken, and until the next one, peace out, everybody.